Raising chickens requires a high degree of commitment and knowledge. It's good to know that our Alberta chicken farmers practice animal care and food safety to provide a nutritious product to the consumers. To learn more, let's head north along the QE2 highway to Bowden Farm Fresh Chicken, where their motto is, "The best clucks for your bucks."
Hello, my name is Richard. Our business is Bowden Farm Fresh Chicken, and we raise chickens.
Hey, I'm Brandon Dick from Bowden Farm Fresh Chicken, and I'm the go-to guy here on the farm.
We started the business, Bowden Farm Fresh Chicken, and that was a result of my father shutting down a contracting company. People got to eat is what he thought, and so he went and turned around and opened up the chicken farm here because that was what he grew up with, and that was what he knew, and so he thought he could probably make some money at that.
This family-owned and operated business has been sharing their passion for poultry since 1982. Today, we find the family business is thriving.
When we place the birds, we use shavings as bedding, and then when we place the chicks, then we hand feed and hand water them for the first week, and then as they get older, we can open up the vents more so they get more sunlight, you know, get breeze and stuff like that. We try to give them as much room as possible as well, so we might have 2 different ages in one pen, but the pen is split in half. As we catch birds as they get older, we start moving the fence or the divider over so that the other ones have more and more room to grow. We feed a mix of grains, about 55% wheat, and then the rest of it is split between corn, peas, and canola. And then usually when they're the first few days when we do place the chicks, we give them a vitamin mineral supplement, and that's through the water. And then so that because all the chickens have to drink, so it's just better that way. And other than that, there's no antibiotics, there's no growth promotants, there's no additives or preservatives, you know, at the end after processing. We try to keep it as natural as possible. We did quite a few markets at the beginning, and now today we're down to 1 farmer's market. When we were at the Bearspaw market yesterday, we had a lot of customers that came in and said, you know, they do a lot of advertising for us. They say this is the best chicken we have ever had. That's probably the main comments that we get.
Almost every second customer we have at a market, you know, in Bearspaw, they're asking how our birds are raised. And it feels silly just telling them all we do is, you know, raise them and butcher them. There's no, you know, hidden strings or anything like that.
Our main business now is home delivery, and we do quite a bit of wholesale.
I make a lot of boxes for deliveries, that's for sure, and I'm always stuck in the freezer, freezing. I have gloves on all the time. I guess that's mostly my regular day. I'm in the vans quite a bit as well, doing deliveries. My mom and I, we go a lot of times in the north while Dad's in the south.
You know, we are really busy. It became a lot bigger than I expected, a lot quicker. And so that's about the main change on the farm, you know, and then obviously when you got more customers, you got to, you know, raise a bit more, and you're trying to keep up with the demand, and we try to get the deliveries out as quickly as we can, but you know, it's starting to the point where we may have to get another delivery van or set one up or something. We're not too sure, but those are about the main changes, I guess, that we've had this last several years. We deliver door to door on Tuesdays. Usually both vans go out. Usually we leave the farm here at 6:30 in the morning, so I'm usually up at 5 on Tuesdays, doing chores and then loading up the vans and getting everything all ready and started. And when we get back from delivering, we catch chickens later in the afternoon, and then that's usually a little bit of a later night. And then Wednesday morning I'm up at 4 o'clock, and then usually I leave the farm here by 5:30 to go to the processing plant, which I go to a cheddar colony just east of Yorkana. They do a fantastic job on butchering. And then usually I get back here between 3 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then we'll cut up chickens till, you know, until we're done.
Well, when we catch the birds, we start off by trying to minimize as much light that can come in, not just in the barns where we're catching the birds, but as well as outside with the overhead doors, because we don't want the birds to be spooked. We leave the lights as dim as we can, we close up the vents, and we wear all black or as dark as we can go. As soon as we turn off the lights, the birds, they basically think it's nighttime, and they like to sleep and, you know, get comfortable. So we tap them on the back when we walk in, and they stand up and we just grab their legs. We don't do it by the wings like lots of other places. So we'll do 2 legs at a time. We never catch by 1 leg, or we'll drop the bird because we can't have damaged birds. So sometimes if we're catching just some fryers, some 3-4 pounders, I'll catch 1 bird and put both legs right here, and I'll catch another bird, 2 legs there, 2 legs there, and I'll have 3 birds. and I'll catch the leg closest to me, put it in my pinky, and I'll catch a bird here and scoop up another if I can right here, and then bring that bird back in there. And so then you have your 3 birds and your 3 birds, and that's about the average amount that I can catch is 6. We do about 900 to 1,000 birds a week, and so anywhere between there it takes us about an hour and a half. Just depends on how many guys can come out. So and if we have to move the trailer from barn to barn as well, that always eats up a bit of time.
Chicken can be cooked up in so many ways. You can roast, grill, fry, steam, and even stuff it.
My wife really roasts a great chicken, and she fries up a nice chicken as well. We cut up our own chickens, obviously with all our parts and pieces that we have too. So usually we take a whole chicken home there, and she'll cut it up and fry it. But roasting, my roast chicken's probably one of my favorites.
I like to do boneless thighs myself actually, with smoked paprika and rosemary, and we'll do a little bit of onion seasoning as well, and just do that in the electric frying pan. My mom does excellent fried chicken. That's always a great treat, and get your mashed potatoes with garlic, things like that. So probably those 2 things would be my favorite.
Farming chickens, something that I enjoy. I enjoy the farmers market atmosphere. I enjoy the people, the public. You know, it's a lot of work, but you know, if you didn't enjoy it, you wouldn't be doing it. With my son and I, you know, we really enjoy. We have fun working together, and it's been a pleasure. And he's had to take a lot more responsibility this last 5 or 6 years due to different circumstances, with me being in a couple of accidents and stuff like that. And so he's had a lot of pressure on him, and I'm really proud of the way he's handled everything. And yeah, he's done a fantastic job, and I hope he continues to be on the farm here in the future.
I love the idea of keeping our family business alive and growing. Like my dad taking over my grandpa's business, I hope I could take over his one day. And it's nice being with just immediate family. That's all that works our farm, is just our immediate family. We have a couple people, you know, a couple exceptions obviously, but you know, we like to have family close, and we take care of each other, and it's nice being around the people that you love when you're working.
Bowden Farm Fresh Chicken is one of the many producers in our province that pride themselves on their product. And what better way to taste your chicken than fresh from the farm itself?